friends on YouTube and members of the ForecastEDGE trading community. Matthew here. Today I am going to be showing you step-by-step how to execute trades using the Kalshi platform. And in today's video, we're also going to be sharing a free edge alert, which will be an opportunity for all viewers to make some money with these predictive market contracts. So with that being said, let's jump right in. Today's play is going to be on eggs over easy, my friends, okay? Now again, here is our edge alert through our ForecastEDGE Substack, okay? Now, we'll jump over this. Ready? Thesis, the calendar matters. Here we go. We have uncovered a massive behavioral dislocation on the Kalshi board for the February CPI egg print. The retail crowd is currently panicking and panic pricing a headline-driven biological shock, completely ignoring the structural reality of how the US government actually calculates monthly inflation data, okay? Now, we are stepping in to exploit a 0.18 expected value EV edge here, okay? Here is the exact breakdown on why we think the market is wrong and how we here at the ForecastEDGE are going to be trading it. Ready? The retail trap is the Pennsylvania bird flu. Retail traders are watching the news. They see the devastating, highly pathogenic avian influenza, the HPAI, right? Outbreak in Pennsylvania that has wiped out over 7.6 million in commercial layers. They remember the $6 egg prices of previous years, and they are blindly buying the yes bracket, assuming grocery stores prices at the grocery store are going to instantly spike. Okay, now here is the structural truth and our data edge. Okay, remember, if you are interested in receiving plays like this weekly, monthly, all year long, all you have to do is go to our website, theforecastedge.com. You'll join the war room, select which plan's right for you, and then you're granted access to edge alerts like this one here. Now, back to the data. Before the Pennsylvania cull made headlines late in the month, the U.S. egg market was in a state of historic oversupply, okay? Flocks had fully recovered, driving wholesale prices off a cliff. Now, the wholesale math. National negotiated loss large white shell eggs plummeted by 46% over the month, okay? Over the last month, hitting a floor of just 43 cents a dozen, okay? Now, the retail reality and the latency arbitrage. Here we go. How do we know this while the rest of the market is flying blind? The BLS CPI data is notoriously slow, okay, for monthly. Now, to get a real-time pulse on what consumers are actually paying, we bypass the BLS entirely and go straight to the USDA, the AMS Eggs Market News Reports, okay? Now, here's our source, the USDA AMS National Retail Report, shell egg and egg products, published weekly, usually on Fridays, okay? Today being Monday, March 2nd, okay? The mechanics is the USDA actively scrapes over 29,000 retail grocery stores weekly circulars and ad flyers, okay? This high frequency data is showed to conventional caged eggs were heavily featured at a weighted average of $1.83 a dozen. Okay, for the vast majority of February, we are now going to be front running this lag, the BLS print, using real-time retail scanner data. Now, here's our shield. Why is the late month flu doesn't matter? Why the late month flu doesn't matter, okay, is this. The Kalshi contract resolves based on the official Bureau of Labor Statistics, the BLS CPI average price data. Now, the averages game is the BLS collects pricing data continuously throughout the entire reference month to create a weighted average. You cannot erase 25 days of 46% wholesale collapse and aggressive retail discounting. The math does not simply allow it, okay? The late month tail, the latent month tail is going to wag the full month dog, okay? Ready? Now, the supply chain latency. It is 2 to 6 weeks for a wholesale supply shock to fully drain cold storage reserves, okay? This is important stuff. And forced retail grocers to reprice their physical shelves nationwide. What that's saying is that it doesn't just happen like that where prices jump. It's a nationwide thing for prices for eggs to be jumping like that. Does not happen often and very rarely in certain economic positions. And this is not going to be one of them. Okay, ready? The Pennsylvania flu shock is real, but the inflation will not physically land until March data collection window. Okay, now here's the free edge. The flat rule to resolve, yes, the month-over-month change must strictly be under 0.0. No wins on both the negative and the flat outcomes. Here is our trade, the free value in our video today, right here. The execution matrix. Based on the wholesale trajectory, our quantitative models, okay, assign an 85% to 90% probability that February's average retail price prints lower than January's, okay? With the Kalshi crowd offering us 67 cents, the expected value math dictates a heavy, confident entry. With the forecast edge, one of our sayings is if you can click it, you can trade it. We have our trade right here for you, okay? Now, the action is going to be buy no for eggs prices will not go up. The execution price is acceptable from where we set at our 67 cents all the way up to 75 cents, okay? Bankroll sizing is going to be a recommended, what we are doing with our account is 10 to 15% of the event-driven bankroll, right, of risk capital. Buy the no contract, let the retail crowd chase the headlines and let the calendar burn out the rest of the month and collect the payout when the BLS data drops on March 11th. Do not just predict profit. Again, this is not financial advice. Prediction markets do involve high risk. Only trade the capital that you can afford to lose. Of course, that being said, this is going to be the trade that we are taking here at the Forecast Edge. And again, I said, if you can click it, you can trade it. Our brilliant engineer, Thomas, who works on these templates for the Substack and works on these links, is incredible. It's never been so easy to trade before. And right now you can see I have 42 contracts of no at an average price of 68 cents. I'm going to buy $5 more today, okay? And adding to my position of no. It took us right there. And here we are, 49 contracts of no at 68 cents, 68 and 1/10 of a penny, okay? Or 10 cents if you would. So, again, that's going to be our play right here. We are in here. That is going to be, will egg prices go up in February 2026? When we load it into the trade, you see on the right-hand side, here is your trade table. As you can see, I have 49 contracts of no at an average price of 68 cents, right? Now, you can still be getting into this trade because we did say that it is acceptable up to that 75 cent range. So this is still a great trade to be getting into. And we will see how this plays out. As we said, it's on March 11th. That is when we're going to be getting the data for our play here for eggs over easy edge alert, which this one was on the house. We are giving this one to you via our YouTube channel, so you guys can go onto our website, theforecastedge.com, join the war room, select which plan's right for you, and then you are granted access to edge alerts, which we post weekly on our Substack, right? And this is our trading community. We have over 130 members in here, and it is an incredible trading community and opportunity for those looking for a community to join in, or if you're looking for an exciting new way to trade. As you see here, every thumbnail that's listed out in front of you here is a predictive market and or options and or futures edge alert. Okay, these are our trade ideas that we present to you guys, and all you have to do is read them, and we give our thesis, we give our trade and the contracts we're going to be taking, and we also provide the risk management that we are following when executing these positions. With that being said, don't just predict profit. Remember, like and subscribe. Thank you for checking out our video, and we'll catch you in the next one.